Welcome to my van build series. I'm Logan. I bought a used 2016 Ford Transit passenger van that I am currently converting into a home. I've given myself 3 months to complete the build, and I'm lucky enough to have some help along the way. Over the next few days, I'm installing my electrical system, and this is how it's going. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where I am showing bits and pieces of my build, and today we are starting electrical.
Whoa.
What I did is I took a 1/2-inch piece of common ply and I sanded it and painted it and made it look nice because that's going to be the inside of my electrical box. And here we are this morning where we have prepped everything and now we are placing it on the sealed and painted ply, and we're going to place all of my electrical systems together on the plywood and then mount it and wire, I don't know, maybe tomorrow, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, we'll see. But we will show you what we've got done so far and how we've mapped it out, and then the brains behind my electrical system right here is going to explain how everything is going to work.
So this is our piece of wood that's gonna go into the van with everything kind of mocked up. Kind of put it up there with the batteries in place so we can kind of have a rough idea where everything will go. For some of the systems we decided to go with, we decided to find this inverter. It's a pure sine wave inverter, and the reason why we went with it because it does have an automatic short power charge feature, so we could connect to short power and it will automatically switch between a charging function or a giving power function. We started to go with a shunt from Energy. The main reason for this is because it has Bluetooth and simplicity of wiring it to our battery monitor, so we can monitor that while we're on the road. 2 simple bus bars with 60 amp inline fuses here we're gonna use to wire to everything. Very typical 12 volt fuse outlet. You know, this is pretty simple. This is where we're going to run our lights, our water pump, our max air fan. All of our 12 volt accessories will be wired to this with a fuse directly. And then we also went with the Energy MPPT charger, DC to DC charger. So this will be able to connect to our starter battery. We'll be able to charge it while we're driving. We'll connect to our solar. And we're also going to add a switch for our solar, so we could be able to turn off our solar while we're driving, and we can get the full 50 amps while we're driving. And yeah, and then our main battery switch and our solar switch. This will kind of be all of it, and we're gonna try to get it all wired up today and see if it works.
I ended up getting 2 280 amp hour lithium batteries from Amazon. So my batteries are going to be here. The plywood is going to be up against these posts, and what we're going to do is we're going to wire everything to this back corner and over, and then you can see here, if you come closer, the plywood is going to be sitting flush up against these beams, you can see, and so you can notice that there's quite a bit of a gap, and that's where my wires are going to be run through on the back side of this 2x4. With the gap being here, we're going to run the wire across this 2x4 over to the other side of the bed, and that is how we're going to get to my battery in the front. Instead of creating what's it called? Like a path in the floor.
Like a groove? Like a groove for the wire?
Like a little, I don't know, groove, path, whatever you call it, through the floor over, and not doing it completely over the roof too, because I feel like I'm going to lose a lot of wire that way, and we're trying to do it the least expensive way. So I'm going to run it through the back side of one of my beams, over, and then through my battery.
Hey
So we just finished putting in our batteries and securing them to the floor. And Mrs. Ulalin is sitting in front of our frame. So if you see over here, we built this frame and then we bolted it to my subfloor. And then we secured our plywood with 1 5/8 tapping screws. These as well. So this is secure, this is good to go. Now we are building a box for everything to sit in, so it is away and protected against anything that I'm putting in here. And just organized because I want it to be like that. But within the box there's going to be a little door here on hinges that I'm going to be able to access instead of having to reach in or take apart my box. So I'm going to build a little door that I can lift up, and also my switches are going to be sitting here on the plywood, and I want to be able to access those easier than flipping the door up. So I'm going to create like another little door here so I can just open it and switch on, switch off. So that's the next task, and let's get to it. Right in the wind.
Girl, you got some Zeldas on you too, girl? What's going on over here? Big stretch.
We are building the bottom part of the frame. So we just cut out this bottom piece, and then we're gonna put it up, cut out another piece here. We're gonna put it up around here because this is gonna be the very start of our hinge door. And there's also going to be a little door here that I'm really excited about because it's going to be a cute little mini door. We're going to connect the positive and negative wire to my max air fan and see how much air it draws. Set. Go. It's pretty cool.
Doing a pretty good job, huh? Got some good airflow coming in here from these little side windows that are cracked open. Look at that. What do you think?
It works. Hello. This is day 2 of us putting together our electrical stuff. How are we feeling?
Tired.
Yes.
Ah.
Yes. I second all of that. Zola, how are you, my girl? I'm okay, girl. She's so happy. I just realized that we did not record the beginning of our day and what we were planning on getting done. last night we ended with seeing if my max air fan worked, which it did. And I think we stopped the day late, and it was just, we were tired, we were beat, and it was quite a busy day. So this morning we got to work on finishing our electrical box, which we've been doing all day, and we've recorded a little bit, but we haven't really talked much about it. So we're building our electrical box, and we will show you now what it looks like. We just cut all of our plywood, and we'll take a look. So, well, let's show them the frame. So we pretty much got the frame like 80% done yesterday, and we finished this side piece today. We finished it off with pocket screws, and then there's some areas where we just took a brad nailer and from the top nailed it in. You can see some of them sticking out. No one's gonna see it, so it doesn't matter. So then we decided that we were gonna start cutting the walls of the box. So the reason why this is broken down into two pieces right here is this is going to be our access door to access any of our electrical. I'm going to attach, we have hinges that we bought from Home Depot and a little, what's that called, like
a handle,
rail, whatever. So when and if we do need to get back here to look at anything, we can just lift it up and it'll be a little door that we can look through everything. And the top of this will be attached to my bed beams that are going to go up here. So the top of the hinge is going to be attached to the bottom of my 2x4 that I have. So that's why it's cut into two pieces. We built our walls for it right here and this side. So everything is going to be looking nice to the front of this. If you can see back here, we added, or we didn't put any wall or plywood back there because we want this to be well ventilated. We're going to add fans back here too, so just getting air in and air out. We want to have a little pocket of some breeze running through. And yeah, so right now that our plywood is cut, we're going to sand it and paint it to make it look decent and nice, because this is just a 1/2 inch of common ply and it doesn't look best. So we're going to sand it and paint it and maybe put these end walls up. Time to sand. What better way to start the morning? Look how good this looks. Oh my goodness. Sweating our butt off. Literally, you can see my sweat. It's so hot. Today's day 3 of our electrical install, and we got a lot done. And today is the last day that I have Andre, because he's going back home to Miami. He was here just for a few days to help me install all of this stuff, since he is the master behind my electrical system. So we'll show you what the final product is. There's still a little bit stuff, still a little more stuff to do, but this will pretty much be the end of our electrical vlog. So let's show you.
Here we have our 2 batteries that we started off with the other day. As a reminder, we got these 2 batteries from Amazon. 280 amp hour each, 6,000 cycles. So hopefully we get some good life out of them. Today we've made all these connections. We didn't buy all the correct number of terminal ends, so we're missing a couple 2-gauge stuff to actually finish installing it as complete. So all of our switches are still not operable, but
we have our solar switch and then our master switch.
Yeah.
So we still have to connect the ends.
Let those fittings come from Amazon, so then Logan could install them next week. But yeah, pretty much this is how it's gonna look. We got our inverter mounted over here. Then we got our Energy battery shunt, which we're gonna wire that to our negative bus bar over here. And then, as she mentioned earlier, our battery switch is gonna be mounted over here, both of them. And that's gonna be wired our main switch to our bus bar, which will wire everything else. Everything is on a 60 amp inline fuse. Our 12-volt system. Here we got some of the wiring pre-wired around the van. Logan's gonna eventually drill a hole somewhere over here, bring it out the back, and install it to our 12-volt fuse panel. And of course our charger system.
Oh my gosh, my favorite part. My favorite part.
You want to show?
Yes. Okay, so this is my, I don't know, not my favorite part yet, but definitely the most rewarding so far. Is just, I don't know, this cute little door. I love it. It's kind of squeaky, so we need to put, I don't know, maybe some WD-40 in there or something, right? I put this little magnet on the back here to clip it, but sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. I have to switch it. I just have to extend it out a little bit so that it can catch on this magnet in the back. But the reason why I got this door, if you can't tell already, is to have quick access to my switches here for my solar and my master and my fuse box, without having to really get into this box, because once we put this side panel up, the walls on that side, and then this, whoops, there's going to be that flip door here, but it's going to be attached to my bed frame. So if I ever do need to access it, I can, but that just requires me to kind of get everything out of the way here and then flip it up, and then I can access it. But this will just be a quick little, okay, if I need to reach anything, I can. So yeah, this is my reward, creating this little door. What do you think?
I think if you like it, I like it.
There we go. That's a good answer. What do you think, Papa?
Yeah, I'm thinking it's looking real good.
Looking real good.
I'm thinking things are really fantastic.
I'm glad.
Lots of hard work so far.
It's all about end results.
Okay guys, that is it for this video. I will probably record more of my breakdown of electrical when I get my walls in and everything, and when all the power is really hooked up. But that is all for my 3-day electrical system vlog. So if you like this content and you want to see more and you want to follow along on this journey, like and subscribe to my channel. It really does help, and I hope you guys have a beautiful day wherever you are. Bye!
Bye!